day or night. X is for exotics. They call me Dale of the Night. And this is Rose. She is a banana spider ball python. She is definitely one of my favorites in my collection. And getting her outside is always a treat. She is a very good BP to photograph, especially outside, especially on a sunny day. Um, it's not too hot. I usually try to get my ball pythons out early morning or kind of around sunset when it's not so extremely hot here in St. Louis, Missouri, where the humidity, once it hits like the mid 80s, it seems to just go through the roof, and it's uncomfortable for anybody, let alone trying to film a ball python. So getting her up out and early in the morning when the sun's been up for a couple hours is kind of ideal for me. And this animal, I haven't really updated pretty much any of my ball pythons in a while. I will be updating them regularly here during the summer where I can get them outside, because in my opinion that's the best way to photograph them and film them is outdoors with the natural sunlight hitting them. This girl has been eating extremely well. She was produced by Matt Knudsen, a friend here in St. Louis, Missouri, and I've said this 1,000 times that I've got extremely lucky getting this girl. I'm very picky about my ball pythons and checking off my wish list and getting the animals that I want to get. I try to get the highest quality ball pythons I can possibly get and the most remarkable looking specimens of each morph that I could get, and she's definitely a very outstanding looking banana spider. And there are obviously a ton of unbelievable looking banana spiders out there in everyone's collections. I just particularly love this girl, and my favorite feature on her is that barbed wire pattern she has going throughout her body. It's just a beautiful pattern. And she's got the freckles in there. The freckles I know a lot of people don't like. I actually have some freckles on my piebald as well, who's about to shed out, and I definitely will be updating everyone on that one once she sheds out. But this girl, I mean, a lot of people don't like the freckles on bananas, and I like the freckles on her. I like the spots. It just gives it a little bit more interesting things to look at on her in particular. Her. There are extreme cases where the spotting does get just out of hand, but on her she has just enough at this point in time where it's not really taken away from her overall look. But as she grows, I'm sure some more will pop up in there. But for me, I'm not a big thumbs down guy on freckles when it comes to ball pythons and especially bananas. This girl, I don't really have any plans for her as far as breeding. I really got her really just because I love her. I mean, obviously, the banana gene is one of my favorites. I would obviously like to, and she will be getting paired up in the future, but the banana gene in her is what I like. I am a spider nut job, so obviously banana spider. It's obviously ideal for someone like me who's a banana nut job and a spider nut job. So obviously she will be getting paired in the future, and she's growing extremely fast. She's eating very well. She slowed down there over the winter, but that's to be expected. But she's picking it back up again. She's eating very well. And she really can take down food on a regular basis. Absolutely no problems with her. She has had a couple of shed issues, like I want to say about 6 to 8 months ago. She had a couple sheds in a row where she was just like all over the place with it. But that's stabilized. She's actually shedding very well again. But outside of just a couple weird sheds, she's been very, very good specimen, very good snake. I mean, she is, as you can see, extremely shy. Just a sweet little girl. She's not a mean bone in her little body. And this is her kind of in the shade, so you can see a little bit of a difference when the sunlight hits her and when she's kind of shaded, and you can just see just how yellow she actually is in the shade when the light isn't just blasting out the contrast of her lighter tones. When you can see her as a whole, she is a very yellow tone to her. And I also like the green that still seems to be present around her eyes. I just love that green on her eyes, and she has a big red orange little dab of color right on top of her head in between the green eyes, and it's just really beautiful to look at. I don't know how long that'll keep up after each shed as she gets older, but right now it's just a beautiful little color palette on her head. And like I said, that barbed wire look just gives her just a very streamlined, beautiful, exotic look, and I just love it. I mean, I can't wait every single time she sheds. I can't wait to go and take a look at her because, like I said, more freckles will pop up, or she'll have some colors I hadn't seen before. You know, she's still keeping her purples in there, which is awesome. She has a lot of lavender look to her purples in there. And she's just really, to be honest, she's looking better with each shed. I thought she would look, you know, it was the colors would start to fade a little bit, but she's actually looking better with each shed. So hope you guys enjoyed this update. I'll see you next time. Be you and be genuine. See you on the next episode.